Coach PJ here. April is National Autism Awareness Month. And in honor of that, here is a business that has been created and inspired through autism. Let's take a look.
The path to unpacking potential isn't always straight and narrow.
2 years ago, I was a junior in high school, and I was kind of struggling with my career path. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was feeling the pressure of graduation.
That's when Jose Rodriguez Jr., a student at the Met School in Providence, Rhode Island, took a new step.
In an effort to kind of feel out the business world, I came to the Entrepreneurship Center, E360, here at the Met, where it's kind of like a high school version of Business 101, but hands-on.
Jose says he was called to stamp out T-shirts, but how to make them special.
He's an amazing brother and a good friend.
But he has a big source of business brilliance on his side. Joel Rodriguez, little brother too, and big influence on Jose.
He's been my inspiration my whole life. Now people get to know.
Jose has long found workarounds to help Joel, who is thriving with autism.
I've always tried to make his day-to-day life easier, from teaching him sarcasm to trying to help him catch social cues. We did everything together growing up, tying our shoes, walking to the barbershop, everything.
That's where T-shirts with an eye-popping twist comes in. Or
A couple of things here. He's inspired by his brother, and he's had to solve problems for his brother or find workarounds with his brother to things that his brother is struggling with because of autism. And that is where creativity comes from. If you're looking at a business, if you're looking at what you want to do as an entrepreneur, solve problems. That is probably the number one thing. If you can solve a problem for an audience that is willing to pay for a solution, you have a product, you have a service, you have a business, basically. Let's see how he does this.
or what Jose calls the fidget infusion.
That's when I came across fidget toys and how they help reduce stress and anxiety for everyone, let alone people with autism and ADHD. I was just like, boom, bingo.
Fidget toys attached right to the shirt.
This one's kind of cool, right?
And interchangeable.
Often kids with autism get fixated on a certain toy, and then they change and they get fixated on a different toy. So I didn't want to be that company that you have to buy a shirt every single time you want a new toy.
After Joel's stamp of approval,
It's cool. It's also a way it expresses how you feel, even in quarantine, and when people can't see your facial expressions through a mask.
Jose took his idea national, entering the Nifty Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge, along with a daunting field of 20,000 other teens.
Now, I wasn't thinking I was going to win or lose. It was kind of, I have nothing to lose. Why not just spread my story, spread my brand, and see where it goes?
But Jose did more than market his product.
With his business Pasium, Jose Rodriguez. Congratulations.
He won.
I was able to see his face. He was kind of like,
They actually give you startup money to make this idea into reality. So I took that money and I applied for patents, trademarks, went to a manufacturer, got my shirts professionally made.
Thanks to a $12,000 prize and some crafty ingenuity, Tasium grew from an idea to a full-fledged business in less than a year.
Tasium.
So a couple of things there. One is he wasn't afraid to enter the contest. It wasn't about winning necessarily, although he did win. It was about getting his name out there, having a platform to discuss it, and also challenging himself to step it up to be able to compete at that level. So don't be afraid to look for opportunities to put your product or service out there, because it does help test the viability and improve the overall product.
Actually, autism scrambled.
The product is evolving. Joel, still inspiring.
The way he thinks is so different, and I feel like it's kind of like a superpower in a way. He thinks from a finished product down to the components, whereas normal people just see a finished product.
This Tasium team proves that everyone brings something valuable to the table. Combine that with a brotherly bond, and the future looks pretty bright.
And after Jose won the national competition, which was great, even more good news.
Yeah, great news, actually. He was awarded a full boat scholarship to Babson College in the fall. He tells me it's something he never even imagined. He will be the first person in his entire family to go to college.
So sweet. You can see the love between the brothers, too.
Excellent outcome for the young man. As he did this, he got additional benefits. But he also went back to things that he knew, things that he cared about, things that he was passionate about. And as entrepreneurs, if you can do that, it will pay off because you're working in a space that you're familiar with, that you understand, that potentially you know folks in that field or have connections to that field. So a great testament to what this young man did and what he's capable of doing and continuing forward as well. If you like this video and you want to hear more, if you have some ideas, put it in the comments below, like, subscribe. Your business profit. Until next time.